Hi guys, welcome back to a new video. So this video is about scroll snap effects in CSS, and this is also called the carousel effects. And this one right here, basically when you use Instagram, when you scroll up or scroll down on each image, then it just snap into place, right? So this is a similar thing. Instead of scrolling up or down, right here I'm going to demonstrate that to you. We scroll left and right. So when I scroll or try to drag it to the right, then you can see it just snap into place, right? And I can also use my trackpad as well. So I want to scroll left, right with two fingers, and now you can see it just snap into place like this, right? So now we have 5 items, as you can see, and we are going to learn how to build this one right here. And let's get started. What we need to do is to create 2 new files. One is called scroll snap.html, or you can also call it as index.html as well. Next one will be style.css. And now what we're going to do is to create a HTML boilerplate. So this will be exclamation mark and press on the tab key on your keyboard, right? So let me just this is the boilerplate, and also let me try to paste everything here, right? Right here, basically what we will need to do is to add this line of code. So it will be pointing to style.css. So we want to apply the style into this HTML file, okay? And down here we have the div tag with the class of container that wrap around all of the child tag here, right? So we have the first one here using the class called, we have 2 classes here. First one is called child, and we apply the background color. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. Okay, so we have 5 items in total. And the style.css, now let's just quickly look at this. Here you can see we basically want to set the margin and the padding to 0, right? No margin or no padding at all. So normally we have this by default, which is 8 pixels. And the body right here, this is the overflow -y. We want to hit, then we don't want to see the scroll bar right here. So we just want to hide it. And this is where we, the most important part, which is the dot container. This is the class, and this is the child class, right? And down here, these are the color, background color of each individual child. So this is background color 1, 2, up to 5. And now let's take a look at the container right here. So we define the display, flex, and also the overflow.auto. And what's important is this one right here. So snap is called scroll snap type, and we want to set this X, and this is mandatory, or you can also set this as Y as well. Again, similar to Instagram, we want to scroll up or down, then we change this to Y. Otherwise, you can just set this to X. This means that we want to scroll left or scroll right. Okay, so this is the container class. And next one right here, this is the child class. So we have to use this inside the child, right? So this is the parent, and this is the child. So we want to use this one right here. It's called scroll snapped align. So by default, we set this to start, or you can also change this to the others as well. So now let's just go with this one real quick. And this one right here, this is just the border that we set it to the white color when we border, right? When we, let's just scroll to the right, you can see that there's a small border here, the white color. Also with the padding, and this is just align the text to the center, the position relative, and this is the height and width. We want to set this to 100 view width, and this is 100 view height. So which is why the reason that we can see here is it's in full screen, right? So now let's just try to change this to something else. It also has the and also the other one which is center. But before I can show you that, first we need to change the code a little bit. All right, so instead of showing this in full screen, I want to set the width. Let's just say this one should be 30 pixel, and also with the height of, let's try 250 pixel. Okay, and then yep, let's just start with this one first and see what's it looking like. And now this is what we get. And what if I want to set this to what? To the width of say 30 pixel, right? Then what we can do, we can use one CSS property called flex 0 0. Then this one right here, just set it to 600 pixel. Okay, let's just quickly save that, go back here, refresh, and this is what we get. All right, so let me just also inspect this for you as well. So what the flex actually mean right here. So right here, this is the flex, right? So we want to set the flex basis to 600 pixel. Okay, so it's right here, it's showing 600 pixel. And now I can just snap, right? I can just scroll right or left, right, using my trackpad as well, right? It just snap to the start right here. Okay, so when I scroll, you can see if it is at the end, then it just snapped to the end right here. Okay, so next I want to show you is to add a little bit of padding as well. So this one is called gap. I set this to 20 pixel, right? So we have a little bit of gap here. And then I can now change this to, let's just say N. Refresh this real quick. So now let me just scroll. And you can see it just snapped to the end, right? Instead of the starting from the start here, it's right now step into this end position right here. And I can also change this to center as well. Let's just quickly look at this. And now let me scroll. You can see it snapped in the middle of each item. Okay, and if I scroll to the most left, then it's just showing at the starting from the left, and this is from the most right. Okay, yep, so basically this is how we implement this effects. It's called carousel effects, and the code is quite simple, right? Just a few lines of code, then you can achieve these effects. So the most important one here is the scroll snap type and the scroll snap align. And that's pretty much it for this tutorial, guys. Hope you like this video, and see you guys in the next video.